All right, that was just me moving my mouth. Awesome, everybody. You probably felt that satellite. It just picked us up. It brought us all the way up into outer space and then back down into our friends who are watching on YouTube. Some of us are here. We got folks on our iPad. There's my buddy. That is my buddy David. There's my buddy David there. We got Brenda and Jacqueline. Hey, David, I see you. We got a lot of our friends here. We were just talking about some of our friends right before. Lorraine, AC, there's Nancy. Oh my gosh, there's our friends, Alicia. Then everybody, we got Ashton and Keith in the house. We got Nick in the house. And of course, we got our co-hosts. We have Ben and Carrie. Also, Sophie today is helping us out with the co-host. We might be having some leadership coming up from Carla. We also have Alicia. We might be having some martial arts leadership. But the first thing we got to do, let's have a drink of water. If you have water, we got to have water. Let's have a drink of water. Let's take a deep breath, kind of breathe in. Remember, oxygen. When we're breathing out that carbon dioxide, remember, breathing during our workout is going to be one of the most important things that we do. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're just going to have some fun with it. And again, I got the hurricane picture behind me. We did just yesterday have the hurricane come through, and it wasn't a hurricane when it got to San Diego, but there was still a little bit of wind and a little bit of rain. And so if anybody has anything they want to share about that, remember, we have the chat room and you can let anybody know if something happened, maybe a tree in your front yard fell down, or maybe you saw something really neat floating down the road or something like that. You can tell us about it in the chat room. Let's check in with our co-host. Let's see who we have for that breathing motto to kick things off.
I think it's Carla.
All right, everybody. Carla's going to be doing the breathing motto, breathing in the oxygen, breathing out the carbon dioxide. Carla, go ahead, take it away.
Good afternoon. You guys were safe for all this hurricane and the rain and the wind. Oh my goodness, but we were safe.
We made it.
1, 2, 3. Bring the good. Bring the bad. Bring the happy. Bring the sad. Bring your best. Bring the worst. Bring your power. Easy goes first. I'm going to work out with Coach John in the fall in the park.
Nice job. Nice, Carla. Again, great job with the breathing motto, really hitting the gas pedal, and we are getting into our workout. And like Carla mentioned, working out in the fall, she's making plans for me and her to do a park workout in the fall. She wants to show everybody this park that she has, and I'm reading about, we got some goals about getting stronger by the end of the year. Everybody, we have those goals coming up. Remember that we have for 2023, and summer's wrapping up. So our summer goals, we got to make sure we're doing our best to try to finish those off, getting ready for fall. So fall's the last part of the year that we can really start to buckle down, try to get those goals that we had for this year, and then start thinking about what we want to do for next year. Just a little while ago, I sent out an email for folks who are at the Arc of San Diego, and we're going to try to grow our program in the next year. And like we've talked about there in the Fitness Social, we're hoping to start that off with a really fun fitness seminar here in San Diego, where the family members and the staff and the participants, all the athletes, are able to come to kind of hang out and learn about how we can do our best to be stronger together. So again, everybody, great job. Let's go ahead, have one more sip of water, and then we're going to get into our workout. We got some people coming in right now in the waiting room. Pablo's in that house. We got Karen in that. Karen's here too. We're going 4 co-hosts all the way through. Mary Jo's in the house. Catherine's here. Oh my gosh. Lorena's here, everybody. Sarah's here. We got the AC centers in the house. And there we go. Karen, she's moving into the cockpit too on the airplane that is our workout. So we have Karen, we have Carrie, we have Ben, and we have Sophie. They're flying this workout all the way through the satellites back down into your living rooms, or maybe your classroom. Maybe you're in a center right now where you go to program and you're getting ready to work out. So make sure you got a little bit of space. We're going to need it in a few minutes, but the first few exercises, we're not going to need it at all. And we normally talk about doing a head to toe workout where we're kind of getting all our body going. But today, let's really go ahead and explore that. And let's see if we can start moving muscles that are up here in the top of our head, working down to the muscles in our face, working down to the muscles in our neck, working then down to the muscles in our shoulder and through our arms and to our fingertips and down to our core. So let's go ahead, and some of y'all saw me when Carla was talking. I was practicing doing the eyebrow lift. So Ben, go ahead, because you can unmute it. Ben, pick a number between 1 and 10. Any number is a good number.
9.
9. All right, everybody, which means we are going to be doing 9 of each of these exercises. So the first one, we're going to be doing the eyebrow lift. So let's try to do both eyebrows. We're going 9 times up. Here we go. We're going to go up and then bring them down like you're trying to squint your eyes. So you kind of make a smushy face, and then up. There's 2. Down, up, down, up. Can you feel how it down? It really, when you go for the squinty face, it's kind of tough. Up, hold them up and down. 5, up, down. 6, up, down. These are muscles. 7, up, down. 8, up, and 9. All right. So without, you feel that already? Those are muscles that are in our face that are helping us to make our expressions. Let's go ahead and start with our, can you do your nose? Can anybody wiggle their nose? It's hard, right? Try. I mean, you can't really wiggle the nose, but you can move the muscles around your nose. Let's try that. Let's try going with your cheek, and maybe go from one side, go one cheek, and then squeeze the other cheek. And look, it closes my eye. Does it do that to you too? Is that happening to you? Squeeze your cheek muscle, and then relax it, and then squeeze the other side. Is it also closing your eye? It feels like it is for me. Oh my gosh. Let's do 4 more. So we get, there we go. 6, 7, 8. This is tough. And 9. Oh my gosh. These are tough exercises. All right, now let's go. And I couldn't really move my nose around a whole lot. And my nose kind of stays, but your nose isn't a muscle. Your nose is not a muscle, and your ears, they're not really muscles either. So we are moving muscles that are around our eyes right here. What about muscles that are in our face? It is like winking. You're right. It's like doing a wink. Let's go ahead and maybe move our jaw. So what can we do with our jaw? We can go bring it together. Like smush your mouth in. Now go open. And then what else can we do? We go like over to one side. Like we're moving our jaw. Let's go for 9 of those. Let's go 9 jaw movements. Any jaw movement you want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, a smile. That gets our jaw going. You feel that? Hold the smile. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, nice. I feel like we're at the dentist. Who else feels like you're at the dentist right now with the right? All right, let's go ahead. We still got to kind of get some muscles in here going. So what about behind the neck? What do we know fires that up? The chin. Let's do the turtleneck. So bring your chin back, and you're going to feel it back here. Head goes back. Now we're going to head forward. Let's bring that head forward. We're going to stretch those muscles out a little bit. Let's bring our head back. Bringing it back, feeling it there. Let's bring it forward. There you go. Looks like my head's coming right at you like 3D. Bring it back. Nice job. There you go, Byron. Good move, Nick. There you go. Let's bring it forward. All right, we got one more. One more. We'll finish on the back. Bringing it back. So again, we're back here. Bringing it forward. And 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. Let's go with the ear lift. Let's go ahead and get an ear up for 9, 8, 7, 6. Ear up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring your head right back into the middle. Feel the difference now compared to the side you just did, compared to the other side. Do you feel it? You're feeling it because your brain is connecting with the nerves in that muscle. They're communicating. If they weren't communicating, then we would not have that feeling. So by having that feeling, that's showing you have that communication there. Let's go ahead with the other ear. Let's bring it up. So we got, again, 9, 8. There you go, right there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're wondering like, why are we doing 9s? Because, hey, been called a 9. So we're going with 9s. So we got our forehead warmed up. We got kind of the muscles around our eyes and our cheeks warmed up. We kind of got the muscles here in our chin warmed up. We learned that we can't really move our nose without using these muscles. And we can't really get our ears moving, but we can move them by, again, moving our neck. So again, we're learning about our body and we're connecting our mind with our muscles. Let's have a sip of water. I got 2 waters here. I'm lucky. I got 3 waters here. I got 2 waters in glass. I always have water. Always have water. I want everybody to remember, you always want to surround yourself with that option of having water. If you don't have water and you're stuck with only sodas and juices, oh no, it's like the Home Alone face, right? You don't want to do that. All right, let's move into our neck now. And now we can do a little bit of movements and kind of get things, again, connected in our upper body. Let's go with side to side. So let's go for 9. Here we go. Over to the right side. 8. Over to the left side. 7. Over to the right side. There we go. 6. 5. Sit up tall if you're sitting. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, let's go down and up. So again, we're working out our neck now. We haven't really moved into the rest of our body aside from just trying to be tall. Try to be as tall. We don't want to be, we don't want our body to be too relaxed. We want to have some engagement. So here we go. So we're going down and up. So let's go down. 1, up. 2, down. 3, up. 4, down. 5, up. 6, down. And up. 7, down. 8, up. And 9. Hold it up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's keep it going with our neck. So what else could we do? We could maybe do sparkling water. So we're hearing about sparkling water. If you are in the mood for a sweet drink, all right, if you're just like, I gotta have a sweet drink, I don't want any more water. Maybe you think water is boring. I don't. I like it. But maybe you think it's not fun. Well, you know what? Maybe a sparkling water. And if you don't like the bubbles and stuff, you got to open it up and pour it in a glass, let the bubbles kind of fizz out. Some people, they don't like the bubbles. They get you in the nose. Who knows about that, right? They get you in the nose when you're having a drink and the bubbles. If you don't like that, just let it sit for a few minutes and that'll all kind of work itself out. All right, you're making me thirsty, Carla. Her and Karen talking about sparkling water here. All right, let's go ahead and again, keep it going our neck. We went side to side. We went up and down. Let's do the upside down rainbow and then the top side to the rainbow. So here we go. So I'm going to bring my head over to one side or the other. It doesn't matter where you start. Let's go over the top of the rainbow first. So we're going over the top. And then let's go back the other way, over the top. We're going over the top only. Here we go. 2. Over the top. 3. Like we're looking at the rainbow. 4. Over the top. 5. Now you don't have to lift your head up too high. 6. It might just be coming up just a little bit. 7. Like you're looking at a rainbow that's kind of out there. 8. In front of your body. And 9. Now let's go for the upside down rainbow. Here we go. Looking down at the water. Going 1. Rocking our head side to side. 2. 3. Just bringing it over side to side. 4. Good job, everybody. Keep it going. 5. 6. 7. 8. And we got one more. And 9. All right. So again, we got our face muscles. We got our cheek muscles. We got our chin muscles. We got our neck muscles all getting a workout in. What's maybe one more way we could move our neck? Well, we can kind of do a side to side tip. Let's try that out a little bit. Just a little side to side. Moving your head side to side. That's one way we can do it too. Let's go about 5 more of these. Nice, nice. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you. Pablo recognized that I'm wearing a Twin Towers shirt. This was for a paddle out ceremony that we did during one of the surfing competitions. So that's why we got the surfboard right here with the Twin Towers right there. Good call, Pablo. He spotted that real quick. Again, everybody, we're working out our neck. We're getting kind of into our shoulders. Oh, ice. Drinking ice, like melted ice. Ice is water, so that would be excellent. Or there might be a drink called ice. That's something we're going to need clarification on. I don't know. Nick, what do you think?
Sparkling ice.
Sparkling, is that the drink?
Yes.
It's called sparkling. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yes.
Sparkling, I did not know that. And so my shoulders went up. Everybody, now I know. Carrie taught me. But when you don't know something, you might do the shoulder shrug and bring those shoulders up and kind of be like, I don't know. And again, that's going to be using your trapezius for the lift. The trapezius is going to pick it up. And the trapezius and all its friends, they can do a lot, right? Just like the neck. The neck, what do? We moved side to side. We went up and down. We went right side to left side, going up, going down. We went head tilt side to side. What else can we do with our head? We can do a rotation. That's kind of like doing the head turn, but remember like how Coach Emily talks about doing it? So maybe let's go ahead and do a shoulder shrug, bring our shoulders down, and then do a neck rotation. Bringing it back in the middle. Shoulder shrug, shoulders back down, neck rotation. Let's do 2 more of these. Bring it back in the middle. Shoulder shrug, bringing your neck down. And then go ahead and let's do 1 more right in the middle. I don't know. Bringing it down. Looking over here. Maybe now I know what I'm looking at. All right, back into the middle. Let's have a sip of water. Again, everybody, we're going head to toe. We also have some leadership on here. And so, you know, if you're a leader who doesn't often get a chance to do leadership, or maybe you've never yet before done leadership, but you want to, let somebody know. Let us know. We got some great friends in the house. Again, we got to say hi to everybody at Sulpicio Center, all of our friends down there. And if you're at home right now, some of you might be at home working out with us. If you're at home, give everybody a wave to all the folks at home saying, hey, everybody, we got folks at home. We got, again, Pablo and Team Gavel. We got Arthur in the house. It's great to see you, Arthur, on there, Lorraine and Bernie and Swain and Carrie, Alicia. We got some of our friends at program. Some of our friends are at the house. And it looks like my mom is in England, but I don't think she's in England. I think it's the background. Let's have that sip of water. All right, everybody, let's keep our shoulders going. Remember, we were lifting them up and down here, but now let's go ahead and go with some rotation in the shoulders. So I'm just got them both moving and grooving. I'm going up, I'm bringing them back, I'm bringing them down, I'm bringing them forward, just bringing them all the way around, moving them around, kind of getting those shoulder blades going. Let's go for 1 at a time. Let's go 1. Let's do it 2, just one side. 3, 4. There you go. Bring it down if you can. 5. Really try to reach down with it. 6, 7. There you go. Get it low. 8. Like you're trying to scoop some ice cream with your shoulder, like a big, huge thing of ice cream. Let's go to the other side. 1. Scoop the ice cream. 2. There we go. 3. Squeeze it up. Bring it down. 4. Up and down. 5. Up and down. 6. Up and down. 7. Up and down. And 8. Now you can see some of my body was kind of moving along with that trapezius. It was really bringing a lot with it, and that's okay. We want our muscles to work as a team. Most of our muscles do not work all by themselves. Most teams, can anybody out there name a team where there's only one guy or girl who does all the work? There's not. There's not a team out there that there's only really one. And so again, you got to remember your body's the same way. There's not just one muscle that's responsible for everything. The only muscle in that case is then going to be your mind, where you got to be thoughtful and you got to think about your movements. Let's go ahead and go into the armpit squeeze. This is something we don't do very often, but we can. You can do this. So let's go ahead. We're going to do armpit squeeze. Let me lower the camera down a little bit. You can see I'm at my desk right here. You might also be at a desk if you need to get yourself some elbow room. That's okay. We're going to squeeze those arms against our side. Let's go for 9 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then relax. Let's just kind of move those elbows around. Move those shoulders. You know, when you're moving your elbows, let's think about it. Let's try this out. So I just said move your elbows, and do that right now. Move your elbows. Moving them. I'm moving the elbow. I'm thinking about moving my elbow. Okay. Now move your shoulders. All right. Oh, now think about it. Yeah, look at the difference. The elbow's moving, but the shoulders acting totally different, right? It's responsible for the movement now. It's kind of leading the way. Now go back to your elbows and check out, look at your shoulders doing all kinds of things now that it wasn't doing before, because we're using that elbow as kind of the guide. Let's go back to the shoulders again, just shoulders. Don't use your elbows. Don't use your wrists, just shoulders. Trying to reach out. Look at that. It's hard to do. Bring it around. Let's go back to the elbows. Here we go. Bringing them in, bringing them out, maybe. That's a good one. Nice. There you go, Nick. Nice job. What about going up and down like this? Like I'm trying to think, like, what would this be? This would be like a gopher or something, kind of digging through the earth. Kind of dun, 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 dun. Again, going with the elbows. All right, now let's go with an armpit squeeze. Oh, squeeze it for 9. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then relax. So remember, everybody, when you're working with your muscles, it's how you are thinking about where's that movement coming from and where's that movement going. And if you can control that with your thoughts in your mind, you're going to help to build up the strength and the stabilities that your body's going to need to create all types of movement, all types of movements that aren't just all strength. Some of them are strength, but sometimes you need flexibility. Sometimes you need stability. Maybe you're very, very strong, but it's hard to stabilize your body or maybe stabilize an object. And so we have muscles that are called stabilizer muscles. And so again, we want to make sure we're getting everything to work together in really good harmony and real good balance with each other. Let's have a sip of water. Let's keep it going. We're going to go into the elbow again, but now this time, let's work on the bicep curl. So if your arms are down, you can bring them down and up. All right, it's the same thing as if you want to have them bringing them out and in. Now bringing them out and in means that now my deltoid's working, my shoulder's working, my armpit's working because my arm's up. If my arm's down, they're not having to work as hard. Not much at all, just kind of holding on to the arm. So again, we're going with the bicep curl. Now Carla's done this. You've seen Carla do it out in front. You've seen her do it with the arms down to the side. We've also done it arm out to the side this way, right? So my arm's out to the side this way, and I bring it in. I go out and in. There we go. I just hit that ocean right there. Out and in. Out and in. This is like the strong man, you know, when they show the muscles. Everybody show your muscles. Let's see what your muscles look like. There you go. Now squeeze that muscle, squeeze, and that's going to be your bicep muscle. Now bring it out. All right. Bring it out and hold it out there. And you're doing that now with your tricep muscle. So again, let's bring them in, biceps, bring them out, triceps, in, biceps, out, triceps. And now your biceps and your triceps, guess where they connect to? Your elbow. So they're helping the elbow to do all kinds of things. Now let's change it up, everybody. We just did flexion and extension. Now, and Coach Marty's shown us this one, let's go ahead and do a rotation. So I look at my arm, I'm kind of holding my arm steady right here. And my elbow is allowing, look at the movement that my elbow will allow to happen. It's like, it's hard to do. And look, you can see I'm kind of holding that arm in place. You don't have to, you can do it like this. Let's do 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So again, this is at the elbow. Let's go to the other side. I got, look, you can see me. I'm having to figure this out. You're going to have to figure it out too. There's going to be a moment or two when your body, it feels kind of goofy. It feels kind of weird. It feels like this isn't right. And I'm still feeling that right now. I got to really feel about this side. This side is not the same as the other side. And so my mind is having to think about this and having to work with it. And let's see if I can get it a little bit better. Let's go 9, 8, 7, keep it going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now think about this real quick. Do you feel that more in your deltoid or in your bicep? Isn't that strange? You might be feeling it more in your deltoid because your deltoid was holding the arm up. The bicep and the tricep, they were working because your arm was moving, but it was different. It was different than the flexion and the extension. Ben was saying he felt that in his bicep and his deltoid. So the tricep, can you imagine that if you had 3 people on that team, deltoid, bicep, and tricep, that maybe the deltoid was doing the most amount of work, and then the bicep was doing the second most, and the tricep was doing kind of the third most. And then all the armpit muscles, all the shoulder muscles, they were all also involved too. And so imagine just that one simple movement, you might have 20 muscles who were all a part of the movement and doing it in all these varieties of ways. All right, what about in the wrists? We'll do a water break after wrist, but what if our wrist? So we got up and down at the wrist, and we know these. We've done these a lot. Up and down, side to side. Let's go for 9, 2, 3, side to side, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's go circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's go ahead and go with just our index fingers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What about with our middle finger and our index fingers? We got 1, 2. Look at that. You see how it moves the other? Look at that. Do you see how is it doing that to you too? That shows you again how everything's connected. It's connected. Let's go for 3 fingers, but without the pinky. So we're doing shakas. Hey, this is my favorite exercise, isn't it, Carla? She knows. Here we go, doing the shaka. There we go. And do you feel how it's like it wants your pinky? Your pinky wants to go with it. Now let's make them all in. Let's curl those fingers in, wrap them in, and then bring them out all the way out, all the way up. What about wiggling them around? Wiggle them around. Try if you can. Think about this in your mind. Try to be making like a circle with the, try to make the circle. Try to make the circle with all of them, but without you're doing your wrist. Oh my gosh, this is tough. This is like probably what piano players, they got to practice all these flexibility moves. You work on your thumbs too. If you have thumbs, let's go ahead and work on them. Move them up, maybe move them down. Just thumbs, up and down with the thumbs. Notice how it's trying to pull on my index finger. So everybody remember your hand, these muscles, they come in, they go into the wrist here, and it comes through our arm, all the way through our elbow, all the way up through our shoulder, and again, through our armpit into our core. Let's have a sip of water, and then we're gonna go into the core, and I'm gonna go with this glass. So one of my cups, somebody mentioned sweet drink. One of my cups is one of those sparkling drinks. It is no longer sparkles. I poured a long time ago. And it tastes like is it a guava? I think it's guava. It had a guava flavor to it. But I don't know which one it is. Has that ever happened to you where you picked up a cup and you thinking you're about to maybe drink water or something like that, and you take a sip and it's not water? Maybe it's got like a guava drink or something like that. Again, that is one of these things that, again, can kind of like throw your mind for like a little confusion. You know, your brain's expecting one thing and it's going to get something else. And Karen's right. So we just saw in the chat room there talking about with using technology, you know, doing these exercises for our hands. You might still be feeling it a little bit like I do. You got to remember our hands are starting to only work in kind of this capacity, you know, where they're always coming together. And so working out with the individual fingers, working out with the hand, and working on opening the hand up too, it's going to be really, really important for the wrist and for your hand. If you're using a phone, if you're using a tablet, even if you are like, you know, poking at the buttons, you got to imagine, you know, how often is that hand kind of balled up and in that poking position where again, you want to work on all the fingers, all the stretching and flexibility and strength training you can do. And just like we've seen Nick on working on his grip with that heavy hold, doing exercises with like an exercise towel, that's a great way to strengthen up your hands. So like doing a tug of war with the towel, even just squeezing a towel and like imagine you're wringing it out like it's a wet towel and you're wringing out the water. That is going to get you on the grip. And then when you're done, you can kind of open them up, let your hands relax too. But a lot of our hands they're in a tight position. We want them to be more balanced and more relaxed. Hurricane Hans. Was that a hurricane that you're familiar with? All right, let's go to our core a little bit, everybody. Let's move our ribs around. So if I wanted, well, let's start with our pecs. If I wanted to move the muscles in my chest, what do I need to do for that? There's a couple things you can do for that. One of them, let's go ahead and think about it. But while we do it, let's take a real big, deep breath. And hold that breath in, and then let's breathe out. Now, did you feel your chest lift and rise and kind of make space for the air? Let's try it again. Take a big deep breath in and let your chest expand. Wow, there's a lot of room in there. And then go ahead and breathe out. And maybe when you breathe out, kind of get yourself small. Like, so imagine your ribs, they're in there and they can move. They can open and they can close. There's muscle, there's tissue in between those ribs. And so just by taking a nice deep breath, you're expanding your rib cage and you're expanding those pec muscles that are connected to it. Let's go ahead and hold this big open rib cage. Now try to breathe out and keep holding it open. Nice. Now try it again. Keep holding that rib cage open. Keep it open. It's tough to do, but you're able to do it. I can see a lot of you. And then go ahead and relax. Did you feel how you were actually engaging those rib muscles? You were keeping your torso expanded out. And I mean, I think that's pretty neat to get control of your ribs like that. What's another way we can get our ribs to move? We can go up doing like the back stretch. That's going to stretch out my ribs here. Now, what if I roll forward? That's going to stretch out my ribs across my back. So I'm going to bring my head down, and then I'm going to bring my body up, and I'm just rolling my ribs. Imagine your ribs. Think about the ribs. Picture your ribs. Picture like a little skeleton. You might have seen a skeleton in like a science classroom. Picture those ribs. You have those ribs too. And like this, they're all opened up. And then when I bring them back in, they're gonna kind of squeeze on each other. Let's do two more of these. Let's go one each direction. So we're going to open it up again, moving those ribs and then bringing them back down. All right, bringing it back down. All right. What's another way we can move our ribs? Side to side. I know somebody was thinking about it. So if I go side to side like this, I'm stretching out my ribs. So on this side, I'm stretching my ribs. On this side, my ribs are there's like stacked on top of each other. Over here, they're like opened up. So again, side to side with my ribs. Picture the ribs. Picture the ribs. You got to think about it, or else you're going to go down into your core more. You're going to dig down deep. I want you to think about the ribs moving right in here. All the rib muscles all through here, all the way down to right there. Who can find the bottom of their rib muscle right there? You can feel it. There you go. Kind of move your body on top of that. Nice job. Now I saw Ben, I think he either had a question or he had the right answer. I said, what's another way you can get your ribs moving? And he brought his arm. It looks like he's bringing his arms up. And that again is going to stretch out my ribs. So try to do it. Try to reach for the ceiling. And then when you bring it down, I want you to bring your elbow down and squeeze down here. There we go. So again, my ribs on this side, they're kind of bunched up. And then reach up again, up to the sky like we're Superman and we're about to go for a flight. And then bring it back down. Nice. Bring it back up. Oh, get a good stretch. I just felt that one stretched further than the other two. Let's see if I can do it again on this last one. Here we go. One more on this side. Reach up, reach up. Keep going and get those ribs to stretch. 3, 2, 1, and then back down. Nice. Let's go to the other side. So again, feel the difference. I'm not feeling much of anything right now. It's just kind of there. But now here we go. Reaching up Oh, I can feel it now. I can feel those muscles now. They're stretching. And then I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to crunch. And then back up to the sky, up to the sky. Reach up as high as you can. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Bringing it back down to your crunch. Let's go 2 more. Both. So it's going to be 4 total. We got 2 up, 2 down. Here we go. Up, up, up. Stretching those ribs right here. You can move your arm around. That's going to move these ribs around. I'll bring it back down. Tuck it away. Here we go. 1 more. Here we go. Back up, bringing it up, moving it around. Look, you can just picture if that was a skeleton, this area would be moving, and then bring it back down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. What's another one for the core that would get those ribs moving? Now, we just did an overhead reach, and so that kind of makes me feel like the teacup for sure. But what about just doing like Nick? He's doing the twist reach. Well, again, that's going to get my ribs to move on the base of my body. So let's go for a twist reach. First, let's have a water break. Carla's calling it in. Nice job. We got Sophie, we got Nick, we got Ben looking sharp up there on that top row. Got Carla up there. We got Byron up there. What about Mom? She went to like a lake or something now. She's all over the place. She was in England. Now she's in a lake. All right, let's go twist reach. Let's do 9 on each side. And let's think about going across our body. So we're going to reach over. We're going to twist those ribs. 1. Now, this isn't really an arm exercise, even though we are using our arm for it. If you're not able to reach over, just do a twisty turn in your chair. If you're able to reach at all, though, with your arm, I want you to try to reach across your midline. So right across the middle of your chest. Try to get across and twist around. Here we go. We'll call this 5. 5. 6. 6. Doing a twisty turn. 7. 7. Here we go. 8. 8. And here we go. 9 and 9. Woo-wee. Again, I'm starting to feel my abdominal muscles, even though I'm focusing on my ribs. Let's go ahead and do 1 more for the ribs, and let's think about our martial arts routine where we do kind of the, Nick's got it going on right here, but Nick, what I want to add to it when we get to the top, I want us to do a high elbow. So we're going to go ahead and do a body circle, come up at the top and do a high elbow, and then back down into a body circle. High elbow, reaching up and back down. High elbow, reaching up and then back down. So right down here, I'm in a tucked position. This is my down position. As I come up right here, I keep going up and up and up and up. And so I'm up high and then I'm bringing it back down. There we go. Down and around. Let's go for 1 more this way and then we'll go 9 to the other side. It's tough. It is tough. It's tough. Got to bring those elbows up, bring them down, thinking about my arms, thinking about my core. Bringing it around, bringing it up, over, and across, up, over, and across, up, over, across. Here we go. Up, over. 1 more, and across. And imagine these ribs, over and across. Woo. Again, if we're thinking about moving our ribs and moving our core, got to be thinking about all the muscles from the shoulders to your hips. So that's what we're going to be working on. Everything from up here all the way down. We got our head going. We got our face going. We got our neck going. We got our pecs going. We got the muscles in our back going because guess what? They're connected to the ribs. We got the muscles in our core going because they're also connected to the ribs. Everything's kind of connected into this center area of our body, which is why it's so important that we train it and that we make our connection, our mind connection. We make sure that our mind and our body, that they're connected up and that they're the best they can be. Check it out. My friend Nancy, she's there right now. Hey, Nancy, she's there with her team. Nancy, I was just looking at a picture of when you and me back in the beginning at North Shores. And again, Nancy is so proud of you and all of your hard work. Everybody, let's give Nancy a round of applause. She's getting a round of applause in her classroom. Let's make sure she's feeling that round of applause all over San Diego, Nancy. We're applauding you friends everywhere. We got Tracy's in the house. There she is too. Nice. Tracy's here. Oh my gosh, Mariana's here. Oh wow. They're hanging out together. There's Tyler. He's hanging out together. Oh my gosh. Mariana, Tione, Philip. We got Krista. We got Andy. Andy's in the house. Caitlin's in the house. We have a great group, everybody. 42. Pablo's here. Arthur. 42 of our friends on Zoom, plus probably some more in multiple groups. Again, everybody, this is a wonderful Monday. And just a little while ago, especially for anybody who's with the ARC of San Diego, I just sent out an email again talking about we're going to be trying to grow the program, maybe try to do our fitness seminar like we talked about on the Fitness Social. And I want to try to get a club together at each one of the organizations. Plus, we're going to have the home team club. So we're going to have the club where it's folks who are going to be doing the workouts from their home or maybe a park or something like that too. So we're going to create something really special, and we're going to make sure that everybody has a lot of fun and really gets to be the best that we can be through exercising and eating healthy, drinking lots of water, and most importantly, being with our friends, being a part of a community, and we can share with others and we can learn from others. And I think that is just one of the best things that we have going on here. Let's have a water break, and let's go ahead. Nick, get ready for your plank, everybody. And we're going to be doing an abdominal squeeze coming up next. After the abdominal squeeze, we'll do the breath hold, and then we'll jump over to some leadership and keep that going there. Now, if you want to get your lower body moving today, go ahead and do some exercises later on, maybe with your lower body too, kind of moving them around in all three directions. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do some exercises for the lower body as well as finishing up what we did with the upper body. Remember, we started all the way with, we were working out our eyebrows and working on our smiles. All right, everybody, Nick is in the position. I'm going to bring him up here next to me. Nick, I want you to go for as best you can. He's been working on this exercise. It's called the plank. If you're sitting down like me and Ben, we're going to be doing the abdominal squeeze. Just bring those arms up and then squeeze your core. Your arms can be anywhere, and then you squeeze your core. I like having my elbows in front, kind of looks like Nick. Here we go, Nick, in 5, 4, 3, 2. He's already up, and here we go. 1, 2, squeeze, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Keep squeezing. 21, 22, 23, 24. Remember to breathe. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, 41, 42. Go, Nick. 3, 44, 45, 46, 47. Squeeze. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Keep squeezing. 3, 54, 55, 56, 57. I'm feeling it. 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. Squeeze. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Keep going, Nick. 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 1. Oh my gosh. Wow. Everybody who was squeezing with Nick for 102 seconds. Great job. Great job to all of you, because Nick, he just set the example. Remember, now some of you maybe relaxed a little bit, Mom. Some of you might have relaxed for a moment during that exercise. I'm talking to my mom. I saw her. I don't think she was squeezing like Nick was. Everybody, Nick was squeezing the entire time. He was engaging his core by doing just one thing. That was concentrating on his muscles. Well, I guess two things, and breathing. But he was concentrating on the exercise. That includes breathing. And if Nick would have been thinking about something else, if Nick would have been thinking that, you know, my mom, she made it to 62. Nick made it to 102. That's what happened, everybody. Nick did a great job. 62 seconds is a good job, Mom. You did good. Remember, everybody, it's all about the isometric hold or using your muscles to squeeze and not let go. Even though they want to, even though those muscles, they want to stop. They don't. They keep squeezing. They keep holding on. And what they're doing is they're strengthening up around your spine. It is really, really cool. Everybody, again, let's have a sip of water. And let's see who we have with team leadership. Let's check in with the co-hosts. And
John,
see.
were you going to do a breath hold?
Oh, yeah. And then we'll do the breath hold. So let's do that. Let's do the breath hold. And then Sandy's, she's getting a good sip of water. Everybody, you got to be drinking water. Like Sandy, she didn't do just a little. Tracy's got the water too. Let's do it, everybody. Let's drink water together. Oh, there we go. You know, sometimes I just do a little baby sip, but Sandy, she was drinking. She was doing some real good drinking. Tracy's almost drank her whole water glass down. And everybody, I got inspired. I got motivated. I said, you know what? I'm going to have more than just a baby sip. I'm going to have a great big sip of water. And you can do that too. You know, sometimes even if you're feeling hungry, you could drink a glass of water and see if you're still feeling hungry. You know, after drinking that glass of water, you might actually be thirsty and you end up eating the food that you didn't maybe need and then storing that food that you don't want to store. And so sometimes when you're hungry, you could have a glass of water and see how you feel. What's it going to hurt? 5 minutes? It won't be a big deal. All right. What were you guys thinking? Oh, breath hold and then leadership. I'll let y'all decide on the leader. Let's go for let's do something everybody I think can try to get, but not be too easy. Let's go for 17 seconds. That was a very random number out of my head. I was thinking 15. I'm like, let's go a little more. And I didn't think 20 was right. So it was 17. 17 seconds. We're going to hold our breath. All right. Let's imagine that we're out here in the hurricane. And I don't know why it's a smelly hurricane, but we got to hold our breath. We're going to be outside for 17 seconds. Here we go. We're going to breathe in 2 and we're going to hold in the third breath. Here we go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe and hold. And wow. Everybody, again, 17 seconds. Holding your breath. That's 17 seconds that your mind is doing something different from any other time in the day. You're going to breathe 1,000 more times, so maybe even 5,000 times today. But maybe that's the only time where you're consciously breathing. You're thinking about it, and you can do that. Remember, Coach Emily shows us all types of breathing exercises. You can get on the app and practice those with her. I know Nick's on there. He's doing the breath work. He's got the meditations down. Everybody, it's on the app, and you can learn it there, and you can even come back as a team leader and share breathing exercises with us, because breathing, it's one of the most underrated and underappreciated things that you can do for fitness. Most people think about fitness and they think about muscles and maybe jumping jacks with Bernie, but breathing is one of the most important things you can do when it comes to your health and your overall wellness for your body and your mind. Now, I think I saw Byron's name getting tossed around quite a bit. Is that right, Byron, Sophie, Carrie?
Yes.
Is that what we saw? All right.
I think Byron's going to go first.
So we're going to bring up Byron. Do we want to watch Nick try to keep up and do the moves? It's always fun to see.
Let's do that.
Let's do it. All right, everybody. So if you need to have a sip of water, get a sip of water, then get your sandbag, because that's going to be the first thing that we're going to use. It's going to be the sandbag, and you are going to see Byron as the leader, and Nick will be following Byron's lead. He'll be doing the best job he can.
You want Nick? Oh, wait, you already did it. Never mind.
There we go. Yeah, we're all set.
Do you want to be up too?
No,
You
I'm
already
just
did
gonna
it.
I'm just gonna do the play-by-play. All right, everybody. Byron's getting started off, and he's starting off with a little going around the back, doing one hand to the other, going side to side, going around the back. Let's do a little bit of a short flow, guys, and then co-host, what do y'all think about having Alicia finish us off today with some martial arts? She doesn't get a chance to lead us very often, and she's on here maybe after
Yeah, that
the
wouldn't be a
boys.
bad idea.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
All right, awesome. So keep
Sorry,
going,
Carla.
Byron and Nick, you guys keep it going. I'll let you know when it's time to switch it up. And then Alicia, you're going to be up next doing some martial arts. So after the boys, be ready for that. I can see she's excited. Byron's going into the punches. Nick's following along with the sandbag punch. Some sandbag punches and some are open punches. And there he goes. He's got it rocking around the back, going up, and he's doing the forward punch as if he's throwing the shot put. Nice job, Nick. Look at these guys go, doing the shot put punch, keeping it going. There you go, Byron, switching hands and going with the punch out again. It's called the 4-pound punch because Byron's got the 4-pound sandbag. There you go, Byron, punching it out, going around the back, behind the back to the right arm punch. There you go, Nick. Keep it down low. Keep it right there in front of your face. Nice job, Byron. There you go, Nick. That's a nice chest punch right there. And then going around the back again. Nice job, Byron. Taking it around the back, bringing it up in front of the body. He's working a lot on these punches today, getting ready to bring it side to side, going into a side twist. There we go. He's got right side twist. Nick's got left side twist. These guys are twisting, switching. Switch, twisting. There we go. We're twisting to the side, twisting to the side, twisting back around, bringing it on down. There we go to the ground, bringing it between the knees, moving it around, doing what he wants to please. Byron's got the sandbag. There we go. Between the knees with a figure 8 around the back. He won't be late. He's doing real great. Keep it going, Byron, between the knees, on the back, hanging loose. There you go. Nice job, Byron. He's got the arms hanging down. He's got the sandbag on his back. Nick, you got to catch it if it falls off. There you go. Back into the side to side, back up on the back, behind the knees. Keep it going, getting ready for the switcheroo. Going to switch it up to that resistance bar, everybody. Get your resistance bars. And there goes Nick. He's going to throw it away. Got the resistance bar. We got about 1 minute. Hooray. All right, here we go. Byron's in the 1 minute countdown. Let's see what we can do. We're going to have Bernie on Wednesday doing team leadership with Carla in the ball. Byron's holding it in the middle. He's got it right here. Go ahead and get your exercise sticks, or you can just watch these guys. Look at these guys go, everybody. Reaching out with the exercise bar, bringing it out, holding it out in front of the body. Oh my gosh, he's just going to hold it out there. Then he's going to bring it back. He's working on strengthening his shoulder. Nice job. There we go. Alicia's getting ready for some martial arts. She's coming up in less than 1 minute. Byron's switching out to the other hand. There you go, Alicia. She's getting fired up. Nice job. Byron's holding it with one hand, reaching out. Alicia's got her exercise bar too. Byron's going into the baton spin, spinning it around with one hand. Then he's going into the full spin all the way around, going for the 360 degrees. Nice job. There you go, everybody. There you go. Somebody's in ADC Sulpicio Center spinning something around in there. There you go. Spinning around. That's Abraham. Yeah, Abraham. He's doing a great job, man. Nice job. Keeping it going. Tap on the ground. Byron, we're going to give you the countdown. Keep it going. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Alicia, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, Byron. Excellent leadership. Nick setting the stick down, everybody. Alicia still got her martial arts stick. She just went down on the ground, and now she is popping back up. Look at Alicia. She's holding the stick up in the air, and she's getting up off the ground, holding the stick. There she is. Alicia, you're in the spotlight. She's leading us, and she's using the baton for her martial arts. So she's holding it up and protecting herself. She's using it to block. There you go. Nice job. Everybody, you can pretend along with Alicia. Pretend you have a bow staff and you're holding the bow staff up in the air. What are you going to do with it, Alicia? She's bringing it down. She's bringing it to the side. She's going to do a kick. Oh, she's got a nice kick right there. She's moving backwards and she's coming back in forwards. She's holding the stick up in the air. She's moving from side to side. Look at that move. Oh, look at the strike right there. Bow staff. with a strike. There she's doing a jab. There you go, Alicia. Nice move. Byron and Nick are following along. If you have an exercise bar, there you go, Carrie. Nice job. Again, working on the swing going across the body. She's moving it over to the side. It looks like she might be setting it down. Yep, she's going to set it down. There we go. Put your resistance bars down. And here she goes. Let's follow Alicia. She's going out there. She's bringing the jab. She's got her arms reaching out, going for a strike. There we go. Great job, Alicia. Keeping it moving. Everybody, we're following Alicia. Nice job. Alicia, if there's somebody in the room there with you and they want to call it out, you can hit unmute. You can hit unmute.
Actually, John, let's get your mute as well.
Keep going, Alicia. You're doing great. Nice job, Ben. Keep it going. So she's in the ready position. Remember, we don't want any trouble. We don't want any trouble. And if we have to, you're going to get that hand. There's the don't want trouble. Got to work on those blocks saying, hey, I don't want any trouble. Don't mess with me. And then Alicia's going to find that position. She's going to get some distance. You can lean back and kind of bring your arms up. Nice job, Byron. There you go, Lorraine. Carla's outside. Don't get in the rain. All right. Nice job. She's getting down into the horse stance, bringing her arms up for a block, putting those hands up like no way. Back it up, everybody. There we go with another block move, bringing the arms out to the side. There you go, everybody. Practice your blocks. Here we go. Alicia's with the high block, the in and out block, keeping it going. Nice. Another side block to the side. Oh, with a big kick from the right foot. And then a kick from the left foot. Wow, an amazing kicks combination. Keep it going. Alicia, we got 1 more minute. Keep it going. And then the breathing motto to finish us off. Nice job, Carrie. There you go, Alicia. Keeping it moving. Carla's on a walk. Alicia's in her stance. She's ready for action. Here she goes with a punch and another punch. Here she goes, Alicia. You got 1 minute. Go ahead and finish us off. There's the kick. Big kick in the front kick. Another front kick. Nice job with the right foot. Good job, everybody. Go, Alicia, go. She's getting herself ready. She can't believe how did that attacker still keep it up there. Nice job, Alicia. Keeping it going with the final move. She's protecting her head. Now she's bringing it down. Now she's throwing you off, throwing with a back flip, flipping through the air. Go, Alicia. She's got another arm going up and another block. Here she goes. There you go with some big kicks, maybe a roundhouse kick, maybe the back kick. She's getting down on the ground, everybody. Getting down on the ground is a great exercise. Oh my gosh, look at this, everybody. That's like the cobra. You saw that? The cobra just popped up its head out of the ground. She's grabbing from the side. She's taking it to the ground. She's going jiu-jitsu on us, everybody. Here we go. Where'd she go, everybody? We don't know. She's down on the ground. Keep it going, Alicia. Let's give you a final countdown. Here we go. She's popping back up, and we got 10, 9, 8, 7. She's getting down for some kicks. 5, 4, back up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, Alicia. She's going back. She's bringing the headbutt forward. Oh, everybody, that was excellent. Let's give Alicia a big round of applause. Alicia, that was so great. Nice job. She's moving around right there. Again, showing us some moves with the bow staff in the beginning, bringing the bow. Oh, wow, what an excellent bow and salute. That was incredible, everybody. Alicia, great moves. I was so excited that when Alicia started off her martial arts, she was using the bow staff, whereas just before it was a resistance bar with Byron and Nick. So again, great job. Remember, everybody, regardless of what you're using for equipment, even if I was using my imagination for a lot of those moves, that's all going to help, again, our mind and our body make that strong connection. That's what it's all about. Everybody, remember, I'm so proud of all of you for being here. We have a great group on today, probably close to 60 people working out with us today, which was incredible. Again, leadership from Byron. We're going to have Carla and Bernie leading us on Wednesday at 11. Let's find out from our co-host who's going to close us out. And great job to those co-hosts. Who?
You and your mom.
Me and my mom. Everybody, look at this. Nancy, this is my mom right here. Everybody, this is my mom. We're going to do the breathing motto together. And let's do 1s and 2s. And I'm going to let my mom start it off.
Okay.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe in the happy.
Breathe out the sad.
Breathe in your best.
And breathe out the worst.
And breathe in your power.
So you reach your goals first. Nice job. I was trying to do some of Bernie's sign language in on that, but again, great job to everybody who was here. We have Ben, Karen, Carrie, Sophie as co-host. My mom, AC's here, ADC, Alexandra's here, Alicia, Andy, Ashton, and Keith, Bernie, Brenda, Byron, Caitlin, Catherine. We had the iPad in the house. We had the iPhone in the house. We have Pablo in the house, Carl, Carla, Kendall, Chris, Mariana, Paul Tione, Lenny, Terry, Lino, we had Lori, Lorena, we had Lorena and Lorraine. Yes, girls, we were here. We had Marilyn, we had Mary Jo, Nayete, we had Nancy, we had Nick, we had the Samsung, and now Sandy, my friend Sandy. We had Sarah, we had Swain, we had Team Gavel, Tyler, GWL, everybody. Great job from everybody on YouTube. Everybody, here we go. Count it down with me. Here we go, Nancy. Let's count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you.